Okay, this is Ringwalk Media, Association with Redline Specialist Cars, Highland Whiskey Clan, and the Glove Box Management. Big phrase,
How
Frazer
are you, mate?
Clarke. I have interrupted family time. It's so nice to see you, mate.
No, mate. You know what? It wasn't just interrupted. It's more of a catch up with me and you, mate. So it's all good. You know what I mean? I'm glad we've had 5 minutes there before we gone live. Just to catch up and touch base. It's been good.
It's been nice to see you, mate. And before we talk boxing, how is your little bundle of joy, mate? She looks just like you.
Yeah, she's beautiful, little honey, Robin Clark. Yeah, she's really good, mate. Um, oh, is she now? She's like 11 days old. Beautiful, mate. Another blessing. We've got the two over there running, getting muddy, and just enjoying their 6 weeks holidays. Little honey here, giving the missus an hour's break. Yeah, mate, we're all good.
And how is Mrs. Clark? Is she good?
Yeah, she's good, mate. She's doing well. You have to take your hat off to these to women. Giving birth, mate. It's not easy. I've seen it 3 times now, and I credit every single one of them. So yeah, fair play.
Hi, well, it's glad that everybody's all good. Well, listen, you had some good news finally. The
Yeah,
nicest man in boxing is going to turn into the nastiest man in boxing when he gets in that ring, because you got hopefully a title fight for the British title against Jamie TKV. Here we
yeah. I
go
mean,
again.
nicest man in boxing. I think people see the side of me where I try to be as respectful and professional as possible. I'm not. I'm like no one. I'm like everyone else, man. I'm a nice guy until I don't have to be, then it's time to turn it on, and we can do that at any point in a switch of a hat. Um, you know, when we're fighting, or if people take the piss. So yeah, that's who we are.
Well, I'm really pleased you've got this opportunity. Obviously,
Yeah,
we hope it's going to be Jamie TKV because I think that's a great matchup, you two.
yeah. I think so. We've got a little bit of history. Nothing crazy. Um, but listen, I've actually since me and Jamie had a little bit of needle, I've actually got a lot more respect for him now. That's how it goes. You get respect through seeing the way people are, the way people conduct themselves. I've got no problem with Jamie at all. And I think if we fight for the British title, be a great build up, great fight.
And obviously, it's the second time you've fought for it. Is this
Yeah,
one on the list that you really, really want to get?
obviously it's a progressive step in my career. The British title is very something to be very proud of. I'd love to add it to my list of accolades, which for people who think I've done fuck all, man. I've done more. I could, if I retired tomorrow, I could be very proud of my career. The things I've done, but there's
Yeah.
still so much to achieve. Still so much to achieve. So we're still working hard, and we have our plans and ambitions, and we'll get there.
You're kind of nicking all my questions in front.
Sorry.
I was going to say, that's all right. So you're 11 fights in, right? And
Yeah.
we've seen a bit of what I think the full Fraser Clark is, but I don't think we've seen it all yet.
No, neither do I. I don't personally. I feel like I'm training the best I've ever trained. I know people all say that. I'm just in a really good place. I've moved gym. I'm at full power fitness now in Hina. Still same trainer, but a different environment. I
Yeah.
had a couple of years at Loughborough University, which was fantastic. Great place, great people. But we changed it. We've gone to more of a boxing environment, a boxing gym, and I feel like it's bringing the best out of me. If I'm honest, I'm really enjoying it, and like I say, a happy fighter, usually a dangerous fighter, and that's how I feel. I've got. I look around now. I've got my baby in my arms, the two babies over there. I've got a lot of people to work hard for, and a lot of things to achieve for a lot of people.
Well, let's talk about the last performance because there was a lot of pressure on you. Um, or there seemed to be a lot of pressure on you to make a statement, and you absolutely did that. You went in that ring,
Yeah.
and I've not seen the fire in your eyes like that for two or three fights, and it just looked like Fraser Clarke was kind of back, but an upgraded version of you. Was that the kind of? Did you desperately want that kind of performance in that fight?
Yeah, I wanted, I wanted to go out there and show what I was capable of. Um, and which listen, you see it in a snippet against an Ebenezer Tattoo, who I think I should be doing that kind of performance. I should be finishing off like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the same time, I've got to give myself a bit of credit. I came from a dark place to go into that performance. You know what I mean? There's been some tough times in my career up to that point. We come through it. I know I was proud of myself. You know what? Because not just the way that the fight ended, but the whole fight week stuff was new again, and it'd been a little bit of a while since I was out in the ring. So no, now and then you got to pat yourself on the back and say, "Do you know what? You're actually made for this." You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I am. It's all I know. It's all I've known since I was 11 years old. Is boxing, boxing, boxing. And yes, and we have good times and there's bad times and mixed in it, but we keep going and we do our best all the time. And some people might like it, some people might not, but we do our best, and that's what matters.
I'm looking forward to the second part of your career, because what you're 11 fights in now. Most heavyweights get to 24, 25, and they sort of start to then wind down a little bit. So I'd say you're edging towards halfway, and you've achieved, like you say, an awful lot, especially from, your GB days. You've done a lot of
Yeah.
things that a lot of boxers just only dream of, an Olympic medal, Commonwealth medal.
Mhm.
You've achieved so much. Do you have that same desire in the professional game as you did in the sort of amateur game?
I think I've got more desire, if I'm honest. Listen, when I see other fighters and what they're doing, and I look at some of the accolades they're winning, and I think to myself, they're no better than me. I see a lot
Mm.
of fighters. I think they do nothing. They do nothing better than I do. Nothing at all. So I don't see any reason why I can't go and achieve the same. Um, I'm working really hard, and I've got my ambitions in the car. Go and play. Go on one sec. Let me finish this, and I'll get it. It's in the car. Go and get it in a second. Yeah, like I say, I don't think there's anyone. No one does nothing better than I do. So I don't see any reason why I shouldn't achieve the same things.
I love that, mate. I love that personal statement. I think that's a great confidence boost, and it's nice to hear from you. I know you kind of play it down a little bit, but you are one of the nicest guys in boxing. But you're also one of
Yeah,
the
I
most
just
talented heavyweights, right? Now, there's a lot of opinion around the heavyweights because it's the glamour division, etc. Everyone thinks they know who the best is. There's a lot of good fighters out there. The likes of Moses Italma, who I know you know well, and is coming up. The guys who you've got to go in against, for the British title. There's a lot of good heavyweights sitting there, and you're in that crop of next generation that, should just be stepping up in the next 18 months or so and sort of fighting for those European, British, world titles, aren't you?
it's about proving. You know, what it's about. It's about proving. I think I see a lot when I sit there and look at the division. I see a lot. I see a lot of people. A lot of people are in it for different reasons.
Yeah.
Some people are happy to be on the screen, and some people are happy to be relevant. Some people are genuinely want to go as far as they can in the sport. Some people want to get some money out of it.
Yeah.
And listen, whichever one of them you are, that's your own prerogative. There's nothing wrong with that. I just speak on behalf of myself. Obviously, I want to create a future for my family, but I also want to create some legacy. I want to be able to look back. I want the kids to look back and say, "Bloody hell, my dad achieved this, this, and this." Because that's what he set his goals to, and that's what
Mm.
he wanted to get. And I try and prove to them every day. They see me get up, right? See you later, guys. I'm off to the gym. I'm back. My job is to them training to be a fighter and working my hardest. They see me come back. They see me tired. Sometimes they come to the gym and see me work. So not everyone has the privilege of seeing that. But what if they because people can see what I do every day, day in, day out, they don't understand, this life is not easy.
No. No, it's a tough life, and you do a lot of sacrifice. All boxers do, in whatever weight division. I've seen it myself firsthand. We go all around the country watching hundreds and hundreds of fights every year, and the amount of boxers that they sacrifice time with a family. The time like you've got now, you're on the phone to me. It's time that you don't get back, so it's always
Yeah, but
appreciated.
I've got balance with it, mate. I have. Do you know what I mean? Like boxing is my life. It's as involved in my life as family is, if I'm honest. Which is crazy, and these all accept it that they live with it. You're not just on your own.
Yeah.
They're fully involved. From the second they wake up, they have boxing rammed down the throat. That's why sometimes on the weekends I have to try and keep them away from it because they may get sick of boxing. Just run down the throat every second.
Do you think the little one there is going to be a boxer?
If he wants to be, mate, I don't, I wouldn't ever push it onto any of them. If they want to have a go and do some training, they'll definitely do that. But if they don't, I have no problem with that either.
Now, I've got a question I've always wanted to ask you, and I've never had enough time to do it.
Go on.
When you won your Olympic medal, that's a massive
Yeah,
achievement, right? What do you think
yeah.
in the professional game will supersede that? Is there anything in the pro game that
Um,
would?
I think it'd have to be a world title. And I think if you ask any of the Olympians, and I'm talking any of them, I mean, Roy Jones, as I've seen him recently speaking about his Olympic medal. Um, I've been around a lot of world champions. AJ, won an Olympic medal. Joe Joyce.
Yeah.
I think if you ask anyone through history how much that Olympic medal means, they'll tell you it's very, very important. And it's right up there on my list of accomplishments. Remember, what, whether they like to say it or not, everyone that's a pro now was trying to get, well, most of them was trying to get as far as becoming the amateurs. And that pinnacle would have been the Olympic Games. I'm one of very few that got to go and witness it and come back with a medal. So some people chose not to, but the majority of people wanted to get there, and I did because I stuck with it, even when it got tough, and it did get tough, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, I saw it. It was an amazing time, mate, and very proud you must be.
It's super proud.
So, do you have any idea when you might be fighting for the British title?
Well, I think they said it has to be before December, didn't they? Well, I'm hoping it's very much before that. I'm working on that, so I'm hoping September, early October at the latest. I want to get back in the ring.
And would you like that to be in the UK, somewhere near home, hopefully?
Oh, I'd love it to be in the UK, mate. Anywhere in the UK is good for me. I've got people that support me all over the country.
Of
But if
course.
it was anywhere near home, that'd be even better. Of course, it would bonus.
Well, listen, just to finish, I'd like to play a little game. We get these little games. Top eight heavyweights that have won the British title in order. I'm going to throw
Go
some
on,
names at you, and
go on,
you got to put them in order. And I've got the numbers here just in case you forget what's left.
go on.
So the first one, Danny Williams.
Um, let's go. Let's go seven,
Okay. Um, Derek Chisora.
six,
Okay. Um, Anthony Joshua.
three,
Okay. David Price.
ooh, big pricey. Five,
Okay. Herbie Hyde.
ABI. I didn't see enough of him, but I know he's a good fighter.
He
So I'll go in
was.
number eight.
Okay. And then we've got three left.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury.
Oh, two.
Okay. Fabio Wardley.
Oh,
You got four and one left.
you're gonna have to be four then.
Okay. And then finally, of course, Lennox Lewis.
Number one. Bang on, I'm happy with that.
You got that all
Wait,
right,
wait, what?
haven't
So
you?
wait. What did I get? So I've got Lennox, Fury, Joshua, Fabio,
Yeah. David
Derek,
Price.
David Price,
Yeah.
Derek,
Danny Williams.
Danny Williams, RBI. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Maybe Derek and Price could be swapped around. Um, but yeah,
There's,
that's close enough.
there's a few more in there, but obviously we couldn't do a list of 32 people. So
No,
probably,
I mean we'll get my name on the list one day.
well, that's it. You'll be trying to remove that number one Lennox Lewis, mate, won't you?
I'll be on there soon, mate. Trust me.
Listen, even at this time of your career, 11 fights in, sponsors and people who buy tickets off you, it's so important. Give them a little bit of a mention, mate. Give them a shout out.
Yeah, yeah. So first of all, I say thank you to the family. Then I say thank you to everyone that supports me. Burton on Trent, Swaddling Coat, Derby, Birmingham. I'm going to shout out my new gym in Hena, Lions Den Boxing. Really good people there. All give me a lot of love. I'm going to shout out Glenn Richardson, who's one of my father-in-laws. He is a top man, and he's supported me from day one. Can't thank them enough. Phoenix, the Phoenix group, they've been fantastic. They've helped me a lot along the way. Oh my God, I forgot the name of the actual company now. How
You
about
got
that?
a few
Uh,
sponsors there that have been there, mate.
yeah, yeah. Kia Burton. Can't say thank you to them enough. Really top people, known them for a long time. Harry, Charlie, and Kelly. Bless them. They're really, really helpful for me in the car. And then, like I say, I could go on all day with it with the thank yous, but everyone that knows me knows, you know what? I don't expect nothing off no one. I always try and give a little bit back as well. So just thank you to anyone that's supporting me.
Well, listen, mate, thank you so much for letting us interrupt your family time.
No problem,
Um,
mate.
Genuinely
Thinks you
hope
got a bit
that
wind.
camp goes well, and that British title is going to be round your shoulder and your waist very, very soon this year, mate.
Well, we hope so, don't we, honey girl?
Yeah. Well, there's a
Right.
motivation right there in your hands, mate.
Oh, of course, mate. Absolutely. Right. Take
Fraser,
care, buddy. Okay.
appreciate it. Thank you,
All
mate.
the best, mate. Bye bye, mate. See you in a bit. Bye bye.